Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Mark One Tower, this is Albatross 1-3, requesting permission to land, over.
I don't need a computer to tell me how to land a damn airplane.
6.
Heads-up display, check.
5,
Lasers, check.
4,
Particle beam, check.
3,
Photon bolts, check.
2,
Chair control, check.
1.
Let's do it.
Broadcasting from a secret underground location somewhere in Mos Eisley. This is the Docking Bay 77 podcast. Make yourself comfortable. The show is about to start. Hello and welcome to a very special holiday episode of the Docking Bay 77 podcast. I am your host, Ming Ming. Joining me after working doubles, making extra sketches, playing the part of Foom Foom, Choo Choo, and Pom Pom, it is Amber Lewis, Dana Jacobs, and Disney John. Hello, my elves. How are you?
Son of a nutcracker, am I excited to discuss this movie with you all.
Oh my goodness.
I know him. Sorry.
I'm also here to talk about the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
Right? Remember, the yellow ones don't stop.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh, I know that. All right. In case you haven't figured out from the context clues, from 2003, directed by Jon Favreau, starring James Caan, Mary Steenburgen, Ed Asner, Zooey Deschanel, and Will Ferrell as Buddy the Elf. It is Elf.
New Line Cinema proudly presents a little holiday story. One Christmas Eve, Santa Claus got an unexpected gift of his own.
What in the name of Sam Hill?
30 years later,
Let's recite the code of the elves, shall we?
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Buddy's discovering who he really is.
You're not like the rest of us. I was sure when you cracked 6 feet that it would come up.
My bad.
You're not an elf.
Now, he's taking a journey to find the family he's never known in a place where he finally fits in. Boy. And nothing's going to stop him.
Sorry, your car's pretty.
Will Ferrell is Elf.
Hey, what's your name? Does someone need a hug? Ah, nutcracker!
Catch the holiday spirit.
Just trying to hug you.
All right, let's jump into our opening thoughts on this particular film. When and where did you see it for the first time? Any opinions, and have they changed? All that kind of fun stuff. So, Amber, you get to start us off.
Well, I'm sort of resistant to people telling me like this is funny, go see it.
What?
So I was intrigued by the paparazzi photos of Will Ferrell in New York City in costume because like you couldn't really tell, is he making a movie or is he just being Will Ferrell? Like it could have gone either way.
Right, 100%. Yeah.
So I did not see this movie until my brother Sam was like, no, it's hysterical. Sit down. We're watching it right this second.
I think we all as a group need to send Sam a thank you card for you.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. You mentioned him a lot, and he's done you a lot of favors.
He has all the good ideas.
Fantastic. All right, very good. Disney John, how about you?
I thought back to, this is 2003. I had just moved back to Cincinnati from North Carolina and going to school. So odds are we probably went to the theater and saw this one just to escape my living conditions at the time. And and so I'm pretty sure we saw it in the movie, and it's Will Ferrell. And I mean, I was excited. I mean, I thought Will Ferrell was funny. He was on a string of good movies. So I'm like, okay, let's go see Will Ferrell as this crazy elf thing. And now it's become a family favorite. We watch it every Christmas. Yeah, I love it. Like, there's not a lot wrong with this movie.
Agreed. All right, Dana, how about you?
So collectively in slices and bits and pieces, I first watched it when it came out on video at Suncoast because it was on holiday repeat. But I don't think I actually sat down to really watch it for maybe about 3 or 4 years after it came out, because I'm going to be honest. You get some psychological trauma when you work in the mall during the holiday, and this kind of connected to some of that trauma. So I didn't really watch holiday movies myself for a few years there.
Tried doing that during the season of Frozen.
Yeah. I watched Frozen last night and was thinking back to that winter.
I tell everybody that story. Like we're all sitting in the theater and we look at each other at the end of the movie going like, we don't have enough product.
We are doomed.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it was so bad.
So actually I'm kind of in the same situation as Dana in some respect. So this film came out 1 month before Torrance was born, our daughter was born. So not going to the theater at that point, and it was a while. Like, honestly, we missed it for the first few years. And I want to say it was maybe even longer, like 5 or 6 years after it had been out for a while. Wow. That we finally sat around and watched it. And it was one of those things that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Will Ferrell. So
who doesn't?
Same.
Yeah, he was not the reason for me to watch this movie. Eventually, it was just kind of like people kept talking about it, and we rented it. Eventually, we rented it from our local Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and instantly we were just like, "Oh my god, this is so much fun! This is hilarious!" And it's a annual thing for us. It's one of our favorites, and honestly, we probably watch it 3 or 4 times over in November and December, and it's so quotable, it's so funny. And what is so perfect about it is that this movie does not work if you have somebody else as Buddy the Elf, because of Will Ferrell's delivery, because of his unusual behavior. It works in this context so well. I think many other actors that they could have tried would have been forcing it, but it's honestly just absolutely hilarious. And as we started off, we were already quoting it. Like we were 30 seconds into the intro and we were all quoting it. So and it's proof once again that Jon Favreau knows how to get good performances out of people in front of the camera. So he's had
I can remember hearing that Jon Favreau was directing, and it was like the guy from Swingers. What?
Right. I know. Right. I know.
Like, really?
So this was only his second feature film directing credit. He did Made, and then a couple TV movies, and then this. And it's like, wow, even way back then. Yeah. I remember the first time I ever saw him was he was a reoccurring character on Friends for a little bit.
Right. I remember that. Yes.
and then I saw him. I'm like, dude, what? Who is one of those things? Like, I know I've seen him somewhere, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's him.
That's
I liked his show. Was it 5 for Dinner or whatever, where he had people from other filmmakers. They would sit down, they would eat, and they would just talk shop. It was great. It was such a great show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and move on to our open discussion. This is where everybody gets a chance to mention anything they want, whether it be good or bad, or questions for the group. And I do have a lot of fun questions for you guys. So
awesome.
Who wants to volunteer with something they would like to ask or say about Elf?
Zoe Deschanel.
Oh God, no. Damn! I want to start out with the 90-minute runtime is perfect.
Oh, agreed.
Yes.
100% agreed.
It moves very quickly. If
it was any longer, it would be not a good movie.
Okay, yeah. So wait a minute. Amber, you don't like Zoe?
No, not even a little bit.
No, that's a sci-fi boy guy thing. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
There's plenty in this movie that is specifically for the male audience, and that's fine because Jon Favreau strikes a really good balance with that. So I'm fine with it.
Because she's not prominent throughout, but she is there in the movie. You know what I mean? Zoe Deschanel for sure.
And I hate the gross food stuff. I don't need any of that.
You don't want any
Like,
syrup on your spaghetti?
So you've never tried the elf pasta, the buddy pasta?
I can't even watch him. I have to leave the room when he eats the gum off the street. Like
Well,
that
yeah.
is so disgusting.
Well, hey, but he didn't pick it up off the street like Santa said.
Right.
It was on the railing.
That's true. That's
So
true.
you're talking about the pasta thing. I was reading some trivia on it. They actually had to do that scene twice because the first time made him sick.
I'm sure.
Oh.
And I did find the recipe online. I will share it with the group
Is
if you
that a
guys
real
want to.
recipe?
Well,
And-
it's somebody went through and they looked at everything that was on the table, and they actually and the person did actually make it. They said they tried it, and you have to get past it. No, it's very sweet. You just have to get past the fact that you have sweet stuff on spaghetti.
Yeah,
I don't know.
do
Liam
that
and I were talking about, because we love Over the Garden Wall, and we were talking about doing potatoes and molasses, and we just couldn't even try it. Like just the
Oh.
thought of it, I was like, no.
See, to me, that's not a gross food. That's just like wrong food.
Yeah.
Like gross
Yeah.
food is like
Yeah.
people eating rats and roaches and crap like that. I'm like, no, thank you.
So
Well,
the best part of that opening sequence where he does eat the gum, not opening sequence, but when he gets to New York, is a
Mhm.
lot of that was like guerrilla filmmaking, where they just
Mhm.
set up a camera and like the guy who walks up behind Santa was just a guy on the street. You know,
Oh, no
happened to be-
kidding? Oh,
happened to
no
be dressed like that. Yes.
That was the last day of shooting. It was just him, Favreau, and a camera guy, and just walking around. They
Could
some
you
people
imagine?
They approached up front and say, "Hey, you want to be extras? Here's some money." Others, like the Santa guy, they
Yep.
did it too, and then they asked after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's something that I miss of like movies of the 70s and 80s where they would do that. Like in Ghostbusters, they were just running up and down Manhattan.
Oh,
You know, you
we
can't do that anymore, but
No, our star culture nowadays is just too strong, and they'd
Right.
be bombarded.
All right. So the first thing I want to mention is one of the greatest callback jokes in the history of filmmaking, and that is the Jack in the Box. Oh, my God.
I laugh
So-
at that every time.
Absolutely. So not only is it funny when they, this is where the special elves go and he's testing the Jack in the Box, which is just funny and it scares him every time. But man, when it shows up in the back of Santa's sleigh, oh my God. That is
So-
perfection.
Those were all set up with remotes, and Favreau. Will Ferrell did not know when they were going to pop.
Oh God!
And Favreau had a remote, and he just picked a random time to make it pop, and that's why that reaction from him was quasi genuine, because he had no
Yeah.
idea when they were going to jump up in his face.
Oh, that's and then they play just a couple of notes of the Jack in the Box just before it pops in the Santa sleigh, and you're just like, what the hell? Oh my God, that's hysterical! Like,
and that's one of the things I like about when directors do that. They sit there and they're like, all right, we're going to invoke a genuine response. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm just going to tell you what to do and let you be surprised.
I love it.
Oh, so fun. So fun. All right. Somebody else have something they want to mention?
Zoe Deschanel.
How about the callback to Rankin and Bass in the beginning? Like that whole you get to go into the Rudolph stop motion show. Like
all their
I love
outfits
that
are
so much.
all their outfits, and I love it. And
Yes.
that Ray Harryhausen does the voice of the polar bear cub.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that
what?
amazing?
That's great.
Just so
Oh my, yeah, no, I agree. The Rankin, the beginning part with Rankin and everything, and his journey was you just watch it and you go, oh, that's a little warm hug from the past. Like,
Well, it's
I
like
watched it.
Leon is just the narrating snowman from everything. Yeah, but
Leon
actually-
is the coolest
Yeah.
thing ever.
He hasn't been anywhere. He doesn't have any feet. Sorry.
How long did it take you guys to realize that was Ralphie from A Christmas Story in the beginning?
Okay.
It took me like several watches.
So here's the
Wait,
thing.
you're talking Leon?
No,
No.
Ming Ming.
Ming Ming, the main
Oh, no
elf.
Oh
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I
So
totally
here's
So
the thing.
John was today years old.
Right.
I was today years old, and I'm going to watch the movie right now just so I can
So-
see it because
Him and Favreau actually have a relationship, and he actually, that show I mentioned, the Five for Dinner or whatever, he actually directed a lot of those episodes. He appears in the Vince Vaughn film The Breakup, Jennifer Aniston. He's in that, so he actually has a working relationship with these guys. And so the fact that he was in there, and he's uncredited, so he doesn't show up in the credits. So it's one of those things that eventually you kind of know, because we picture that little 8-year-old kid But yeah, once you see
But he
him, you're
still
like,
looks exactly the
I know,
same. Like
I know.
once you
Right.
know, it's
Yeah.
so obvious.
It's his eyes. Like he's got
Yes.
those piercing blue eyes.
yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
He actually showed up in Iron Man, another
Yes.
film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he actually he works. He's one of the engineers for that builds the other Iron Man suit.
Oh
which
my
means-
Also means
yeah,
he
And he
showed
comes
up
back
in
in,
Spider-Man
Far From Home. Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. So
So
yeah, he
that's
shows
crazy.
up. He shows up, and it's kind of cool because he, like the movie or not, that character of Ralphie is an iconic character. That's a
Right.
lot to carry on a little kid's shoulders once that movie actually did well. But
And then you bring him into another Christmas movie like this.
I know,
Yeah.
but which is actually kind of poetic in a way.
Yeah.
So
So I want to piggyback on that, and John proved a point I wanted to do. Favreau actually wanted to make this movie so that there'd be it'd be very rewatchable. Success on that one.
Yep.
And he wanted to hide a lot of Easter eggs where it's something that you might not catch it on your first, second, or third watch, but on, I don't know, John, what are you on, like your 100th watch now on this? You're just now knowing was Ralphie. But
Oh my God, I can't believe that. I'm sorry, I'm watching it now. Sorry, that is so unbelievable that I've missed this.
Well, they also hit it really well. They hit him under the hat. They hit him behind.
in facial hair. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
facial
it's
hair,
fun.
different type
so
of glasses,
good.
and he was also what 20-ish years older.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's great. It's great. They're actually, so as you know, as our listeners know and everybody else knows, that we are Disney fans here. Now, one of my favorite Christmas specials is Prep and Landing, the shorts that Disney did.
Oh yes.
Okay, so in the second one, the Jingle Smell, when they go to find the girl she's on the naughty list, and she's talking about her younger brother, and they were trying to see Santa, and the baby was crying. They had to walk away from Santa. Now they walk out of the line, and the two kids that were standing behind her is a nod to A Christmas Story. You actually have an animated version of Ralphie.
Oh my God.
Standing next to the kid with the goggles that likes the
Yes.
Wizard of Oz is standing there, and I'm just like, that is brilliant. It's only
That
on
is
screen for like
crazy.
2 or 3 seconds, but it's just such a great nod to A Christmas Story. So that just tells you how that movie and Ralphie is just just that popular, that iconic.
That's awesome.
It's just so fun. All right, I have a question for the group. Where's Mrs. Claus?
In the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant.
What?
Oh wow!
I mean,
no, she's making cookies.
That's gross. But
Hiding in the background, another Easter egg that we'll find somewhere down the road.
She's making cookies.
Maybe, but remember when they're trying to distract the Central Park Rangers? They said, "Here, give me your hat and coat." And he's like, Mrs. Claus made this for me, and my brain goes, "Where is she? We never, we know there's no other,
see her.
there's no other mention of her at all." And I'm like, wouldn't she have been somewhere in the workshop?
No, honestly,
I mean, they already had 2 whole women in the movie, so you couldn't put another one.
Back up. That's
all
two.
right. So let's put it in this thing. He only had a $33 million budget. Maybe just.
I know.
Right?
It's
They
just
could
one
talk
of
to
those
Mrs.
things.
Claus off frame.
Well, every other Christmas movie or special, that has Santa, there's Mrs. Claus's and was always there. So I just thought that was kind
Well,
of
and it's such a nod to Rudolph. She couldn't have wandered in and been like, "Eat,
Right.
Papa."
right, something, something. I mean, come on. It's
Could've
just
had
one of those
nobody
things.
do that job.
Well, part of me gets dark and just thinks, she's dead.
Oh my God!
Wow.
It's not that kind of movie.
Well, that's why they never talk about her.
Heavens.
And that's what makes his hat and coat even more valuable because she's gone. But I'm just that kind of a person
Wow.
sometimes.
My heavens.
Wow,
Goodness
we went
gracious.
from
I
family
retract my
friendly to
statement.
not
That
so
was
much.
dark.
That was dark. I warned you it was dark, but that's okay.
My God, no. I just would like to think that she's making hot chocolate and cookies for Santa's return and for the elves while they're relaxing on their half day off.
Making her slave away in that kitchen in front of that oven.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not going to go any darker on that one.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Probably
There's
not
another story. That's the witch, right? That's Hansel and Gretel's story.
My God.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to bring up? Any questions? Any? I mean, the movie is just a
Oh, so
absolute blast.
this last time, I don't know why it struck me so hard, but why are the Central Park Rangers, and that's what they're called, the Central Park Rangers, why are they like, I don't know, the Gestapo on freaking like draft horses? I mean, they're not even a fast horse. They're draft horses. They pull things. Like these evil bastards are up on these horses going, "Arr!" I mean, they're looking all hardcore and stuff. And I'm like, where did this come from? Why did we take such a dark turn at that moment in the movie? I mean, because it was dark. I mean, like
they're they're rarely seen, but
they're rarely seen. Well, and it's like since the incident of the Simon Garfunkel.
Garfunkel, yeah.
Oh my God, what was that? Tell me more about that. Like,
I know, right? Well, that's just kind of a fun idea that they're planting a seed of something. You're like, okay, how do you get this job? Do you actually have to beat people up to, get on the horse or something? I don't know. It's just, it's fun, but yeah. And
oh no, it is.
He put him on the naughty list and they never forgave him, right?
Well, it just didn't fit the rest of the movie, I felt.
Yeah. Well, I guess it added more of a necessity for them to get the sleigh up in the air.
A wolf pack chasing him would have been better. I mean, like, I just
a wolf pack in Central Park. Have you been to Central Park?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. That comes up with a question later.
Wouldn't it be better, like a bunch of muggers maybe chasing?
Yeah, muggers. Oh my God, anything. I don't know. I thought that was a little overdone for that part. Honestly, like I don't know.
Fair. I just think it's funny.
No, it is hysterical. Don't get me wrong. It didn't fit the rest of the movie. The rest of the movie was light, airy, fun, and lighthearted. And then you have the Central Park Rangers, and I'm like, Jesus, like.
Well, you had to
have stakes. I mean,
yeah, you had to have some suspense.
Yeah, and I like they woke up the homeless guy with his radio around his neck, sitting on the bench. So. Maybe a subtle nod to Back to the Future. Who knows?
Oh.
Anyway, right? Just saying. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to bring up?
I like that Buddy never changes.
I know,
he is
right?
the same character from the beginning to the end, but it makes it more shocking. The scene when he goes to the office with Walter and he's
in the suit.
You see him in that suit. Like, I am traumatized by that. I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
But it's still Buddy in a suit.
Yeah,
I know, but like for a second, you're like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
I know,
because
right?
you don't want him to change. You want him to stay the same.
It's that classic, you take the person out of their element and put him into something kind of awkward and see how that just kind of unfolds. And with Will Ferrell doing it, it's just so fun. He does it so masterfully.
He's on some like tiny little ottoman in the corner with his coffee. Like, I was like, "Where's your syrup at now, buddy?"
Yeah, kind of syrup.
We'll get to that in a few minutes. So I love how he's Francisco. That's a fun name. That's fun to say, Francisco. So, but yeah,
I like maple syrup.
Yeah. Well, it's like he comes walking in and he's in a suit, but then he starts to be him.
Be
like,
Buddy.
He sees Deb and he's like, do you remember me? I'm wearing my work clothes. It's just so funny. It's like, you can dress him up. He's still going to be Buddy the Elf. So,
oh my God. Yeah.
So there are two things that I kind of wanted to point out on this one is first, this was my first time ever seeing Peter Dinklage. And even from there,
yeah. I think so for me too.
Like, yeah, he had some minor credits prior to this, but then when I saw him again years later, just starts popping up. His scene there, the reason why it's so funny is he refused to take any role where he was playing an elf or anyone, stereotypes on it. And that little fight, just knowing that piece makes that fight between the two of them so much funnier. And especially the fact that he just leaps up on the table and just beats the crap out of him.
Call me elf one more time.
and then today, something I noticed today, and it threw me off, and then it just caught me. Earlier in the movie, he's in the workshop and he comes up and he's like, I'm not going to meet my quota. And he asks him, how many sketches you make? 85. And it kind of gives you the idea he doesn't move that fast. But then when he gets in the snowball fight, he's like moving super fast. I'm like, that kind of doesn't connect.
See, I disagree. I think about that too. But my thing is when he's in with the elves, he truly moves slower than the elves. But I still think since he's been around them and he's trying to keep up with them, he's still going to be faster than your average human. That's the way I look at it because
Like
you know
Gatling gun fast. I mean,
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
care
did you
if
watch
it's
them snowballs go flying?
it's freaking fantastic, man. I'd love to be in a snowball fight with him and like make two and let him do the rest of the work because it was just great. You know,
Well, like his brothers there making one, and then they pan back over him, and he's got this whole arm.
He's got the
you know
Well,
they had
pile on the
because you know they
ground.
had snowball fights all the time up at the North Pole. You know they
Yeah,
do.
he doesn't get to make them once a year when it snows. He gets to make them every day.
Yeah, he
So
and
he
Leon
had to-
go at it.
He had to learn to
Practiced.
make them faster, just out of necessity, so he didn't get the snowballs pelted off of him.
Right.
So good, so much fun. Yeah, I
So
love it.
another thing I like is when oh my god, when he runs out with the book, with Santa's book, and starts reading off all the things that to prove it, and she goes, "Well, that's great, but I mean," and he goes, "Well, what's your name?" And it's just like, "I want a Tiffany engagement ring."
And my boyfriend,
Stop dragging his feet and commit already.
Yes.
So good.
It
The look
makes
on
me
her
laugh every
face.
time. Yeah,
Everybody-
everybody was like, "What?"
Everybody around her goes, "Ooh."
Yeah, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. That's like right about the time where I start tearing up when the singing starts, and
Oh yeah.
because it's like Christmas. I mean, like you're like, "Oh my god, Christmas we saved." Oh no, every time, literally every time when that scene begins, I'm like, "Well, here it comes."
And that tells you what a good job Favreau does in the
Mhm.
pacing and building the characters and giving us. I mean, by that point, I mean, we all know it's going to have a happy ending because that's just kind of the film is going to be. But the fact that they're singing, and honestly, it's when he flies over their head, and everybody looks up and all their expressions, and he kind of waves bye to everybody, and there's Jovi, that little bit of a smile on her face, who doesn't like to sing in public, but did it, for the cause,
Right.
and it just has that nice effect, and it's just very well done. And
Oh
I
yeah,
just
100%.
all the expressions are kind of like,
Well,
What?
and then the newscaster, when she's like looking up, because they don't have him in frame, she's just looking up and off frame, and they're like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And they cut it, and the light goes off, and she looks back like, "Oh no!" Like So I don't know, the whole scene there just kind of gets me every time.
yeah, it's good, very well done. All right, anything else before I go give you guys a bunch of questions? I'm curious on some of these answers. Anything else?
Nope,
All
I'm
right.
good.
Very good. Okay, first question. We see Jovi singing a Christmas classic while taking a shower. Do you guys sing in the shower?
Yes.
I do, but gladly nobody hears me. My music
Well-
goes up loud enough.
I live alone. No one hears me either. But yes, I also recite movie lines. I don't know. I get bored.
I turn on
Okay.
bluegrass
I like-
and crank it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I sing to music,
Well, yeah,
Yes,
in
I
the
sing
shower.
too.
Yeah.
but I don't.
I'm not just going
I'm not
acapella.
acapella. Yeah, no.
yeah, no.
I mean, I harmonize with whatever's on playing, right? So
Yeah, I don't. I just try to sing. And I'm just hoping that the water and the music drowns me out. 'cause,
No, it's like in the car. It's a whole Broadway production in there.
That's right.
100%.
That's right. All right. So have you do you remember either sitting on Santa's lap or being a Santa's helper?
Oh, I've got stories about this. You guys go first.
Okay.
one of the hard things about having had two catastrophic fires in our family is we lost all of the photographs, and there was
Oh.
a great photograph of me when I was 5 and my brother was 3, and my brother's sitting on Santa's lap and I'm standing next to Santa at full on rolling my eyes.
You would.
I mean, I was smiling, but I guess I just couldn't hold it in, and my eyes are like straight up to heaven. And it was one of my mother's like favorite photographs.
Son of a bitch, that's funny. But God, why can't I see you doing that today?
I can totally see it.
So I would have to say yes to both. I have very vague memories of sitting on Santa's lap when I was, like 5, 6. But at the same point in time, yes, I was also Santa's helper because my mom's side of the family was really large. I'm the youngest of 17 grandkids, and
Holy
I
crap.
count.
Good God.
Yeah. And so my dad would play Santa on the Christmas Eve, because we all went over to her house on Christmas Eve, and I think we had maybe 3/4 of the family there, and yeah, it was like standing room only. My dad on the Christmas Eve, he didn't work. He would play Santa, and yeah, I had to dress up as an elf a couple times.
Nice.
The only time I remember attempting to sit on Santa's lap, I remember my parents took us to some event, and there was Santa Claus, and the closer I got, the louder my scream got. So,
oh wow,
I totally panicked, freaked out. So my parents were never doing this again. So there's that. And then in college, how in the malls they always have those little displays with the Santa or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did the pictures, and a lot of the guys had to rotate, taking turns being Santa. And the day I was supposed to be Santa, I showed up, and apparently I was not wearing proper shoes that nobody told me I had to wear.
Oh, Lord.
So I was not allowed, because they only had cover-ups that went over the top of your feet. They didn't cover up your whole shoes. And I was wearing Converse All-Stars, because that was what I was always wearing. They're like, well, Santa doesn't wear those. So I ended up not being Santa. But, I was still taking all the pictures. So, but yes. So there's mine. All right, John, you go ahead.
All right. So when I was 5 or 6, and my brother was like 2 years younger than me, we lived at a local nature preserve on property for several years before we got our permanent home. Next door was our church, and our church always did Christmas every year and had Santa and everything like that. So mom would take us over to church. We'd walk over, because it was like less than a quarter mile away. We'd walk over, we'd go to the basement of the church, and there'd be a Christmas party, and Santa would show up, and we sat there, and we could chat with Santa. It was awesome. Everybody got a chance. It wasn't like at the mall where there's like a long ass line. It was great, right? So we sit on our lap, we say, Santa, this is what I want for Christmas, right? Whatever we wanted. And then we go back home, and Dad would never come with us, because Dad would always stay home cooking, baking cookies and stuff. So we get home, and there'd be fresh cookies waiting for us. When we got older, and I'm talking way older, he finally told us that he had baked cookies days and days before and have one batch left over to cook on the day of the Christmas party, so that he would run over, become Santa Claus. We'd tell him everything that we wanted for Christmas, and then we would get it for Christmas. And then when we come back home, he's got like dozens of cookies baked and one last batch coming out of the oven as we come out, because he saved one batch of cookies. He did this for years. For years, people.
That is
I was
diabolical.
I was like, holy hell! Like, are you serious? And he goes, I can't believe you guys never caught me. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, no, we didn't find out about this until we were like adult children. Like, we were like, what? Like, you're lying. He isn't. No. He said for years. Did you ever wonder why Santa Claus knew exactly? Well, no, because it's Santa Claus. I mean, like, I know I believed way late in my life, because Santa always brought exactly what I wanted. I mean, exactly. And it was weird. So I'm like, everybody's like, Santa Claus is fake. I'm like, no, man, Santa brings something to me every year. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, yeah. Oh my God. It was, yeah. When we found that, I was like, what? Like, yeah, it was diabolical.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Parents.
All right. So I can honestly say I've never been to New York City. Have anybody in the group been to New York City? I know John said he has. How about you, Amber? Yes.
Several
Tina?
times. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, don't remember it though.
All right. So
yeah.
The real question is, have you been to Ray's Pizza on 11th?
No.
No.
I can say I can absolutely say no.
All right.
Does that
sounds like
actually
it's a podcast road trip. Podcast road trip to Ray's Pizza.
We were too busy eating Mystic Pizza in
Well, that's
Mystic,
fair.
Connecticut. So
That's fair. I can see that. I would, I could totally do it. Okay. So in the movie, Buddy finds the quote unquote best cup of coffee, world's best cup of coffee. My question for the group, where is your best cup of coffee come from?
From my French press in my own house.
No,
Amen,
that doesn't count.
brother. Amen,
That doesn't
brother.
count. That doesn't count.
What?
No, someplace else.
Okay,
Best
I
cup of
do
coffee.
have one then.
Does it have
Okay.
to still exist?
No.
Best
I'm
cup
gonna
of
answer
coffee
that.
I ever had was from the and it's one location. It was the White Castle in Harrison.
Really?
Oh wow. Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Amber,
All
what
right.
about you?
I mean, you said we can't say home because like my mom made the best cup of coffee.
That's her home. That's not your
so
home.
I know, and I can't have my mom's coffee because she's in LA. So I don't know. I'm a Dunkin's person. They used to do like a hot chocolate coffee
Right.
mix.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was called, but that was really good.
Nice. All right.
Mine is in the basement of the Venetian. There's a small little coffee house down in the Venetian that makes like a killer cappuccino. Like when we were in Vegas, every morning we would go to the Venetian, go downstairs, grab a pastry and a coffee, and I was like, this is my rich life.
Nice. Nice. So when it comes to coffee places, Mandy and I are very willing to try pretty much anywhere. We do prefer small places, independently owned if possible, but there is a place that's been slowly moving into Cincinnati area, and
I think I know which one.
It's
I know
Dutch Bros.
Got one coming in across the street, baby.
Oh, I love we literally will detour like if we're driving to get to a Dutch Bros to get a coffee. Not only is it really good, but it has they have sugar-free available for like pretty much any of their regular drinks. You can get a sugar-free variant, and we love the vibe of the place inside. It's kind of hippie-ish, which I really appreciate. Everybody's very, very friendly, and we have stacks and stacks of stickers that they make. So
they are everywhere here in Colorado. I mean, honestly, you see a Starbucks and you can literally within like
sight
less than 100 yards. There is literally 5 locations that's right next door to a Starbucks. I'm not kidding you. And it has a cult following.
It's great.
And I'm gonna tell you, their 911. Oh my God, that was a night.
I can't wait. I can't wait for ours to open. I'm looking forward to it.
We love it. We love that
because I am very picky about my coffee. I don't get coffee when I'm on the road unless I have. I like my coffee so much. I bring it with me wherever I go. I bring a French press.
Do.
I know. I bring.
I remember you at the Disney store having your thermos, and then I made the mistake of asking a question about it, and then like a half hour later I knew like the history of the bean and why a French press is better than something else. And oh my God,
I love my coffee. Like I haven't had a drip in years. I only French press. I grind my own beans every day. I have a local roaster that actually I'm looking into buying my own roaster and roasting my own damn beans. That's what I'm looking into.
I totally believe that. It'll be right there next to your smoker.
Next to the smoker, yeah.
You know it.
The only thing I wish Dutch Brothers would do, because I don't know, I haven't seen anyone do it here. I kind of wish they would actually sell their coffee whole bean. That I could bring home and grind myself.
Yeah,
interesting. Maybe someday. All right. So, as we already mentioned,
I'm sorry. One more thing about New York. One more thing. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I looked it up. There is no more Ray's Pizza.
Aw.
It's been closed for over a decade. It used to be at 6th and 11th, but in Greenwich Village, and it's no longer there. So we could still have a podcast trip to go out to remorse over that and then go find other pizza that we like better.
I was going to say, Jon Stewart did a whole riff on all the good places to get pizza in New York. So there's got to be one or two of them that are still there.
I say we do that. Let's do the Jon Stewart tour of pizza.
There we go.
And invite him with us.
Don't get Chicago style. He'll rip into you.
Yeah.
No, if I'm in New York, we're getting New York style, baby. Pull that fucker up and eat.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
All right.
Sorry, Dayton, go ahead.
That's all right. So when Buddy was sitting in the corner in his work clothes and drinking that syrup, he makes a really bad face because apparently he doesn't like it. But later, one of the guys in the mailroom was adding a little syrup to his coffee, and Buddy really enjoyed it. So my question to you is, have you ever added syrup to your coffee?
Yes, Irish coffee is the best.
Why do you think I never shared my coffee for my thermos? Just saying.
Are we talking like,
Oh my God,
coffee
Dave's
flavor
so bad.
syrup or the syrup?
No, the syrup.
Yeah, Bailey's.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so I actually have never done that, but recently Torrance added some Bailey's Irish cream to her hot chocolate and said it was wonderful.
Oh, it's delicious with hot
It's
chocolate.
good. in
Yeah.
hot chocolate, yeah.
So yes, so I guess I'll have to
you
try
get
that
some,
in my coffee.
What was it? Kahlua, and add that in, like the coffee
Kahlúa's good
liqueur.
in it too.
Put that in with a hot chocolate. That's really good too. Mm-hmm.
All right. Guess I know what I'm doing when we're done here. All right.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
And then put a little whipped cream on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
I got plenty of that. Got plenty of that left over from the pumpkin pie. I'm surprised we had any left over considering how much whipped cream Torrance put on her pumpkin pie.
There's no problem with that.
Yep.
There's
Coffee,
no problem
Bailey's
with that.
whipped cream.
That's the whole point of pumpkin pie is it's a delivery service for whipped cream.
My pie looks like a whipped cream covered little freaking piece of wedge, man. I mean, like I'm covered sides, top, bottom, around.
See,
encased.
Mandy makes such a good pumpkin pie. It almost feels bad putting whipped cream on it, but I still do anyway. All right. Moving on to our favorites. So our favorite.
My notes.
Yes, you want to.
I'm ready.
All right. Favorite character from the principal cast. Amber, you get to go first. I know it's not Jovi.
Emily.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Okay.
I love her response when Walter first tells her about Buddy. That is such a gracious, kind, loving response.
Yep.
Like everybody should have that response.
100%.
And she is so like nurturing and patient and kind and calls Walter on his bullshit. And I just love her. And I think it is so funny that Mary Steenburgen is actually a singer, but at the end she's like croaking.
Oh, it's terrible.
But she sings anyway.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's like she is such a saint because at this point in Walter's life, he's a real he is not a good. I mean, obviously he's on the naughty list for many reasons, but he's just not a nice guy. And the fact that she is still there and still trying, and you're just kind of like, man, she's a saint. She really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, Emily is fantastic. So, all right, John, how about you?
It's Jovi. I really did. No, in all honesty, and it's not because it's Zooey Deschanel. It really isn't. I think Buddy needed that love interest, even if it was just like this genuine and simple relationship to start with. Like he's never done that, right? He's never thought about that. So I really enjoyed the burgeoning love affair that was happening between those two.
I did love the scene where she takes him to Rockefeller Center to see the big tree.
Yes,
that's so sweet.
One. Yeah,
she's like, and then that great line she goes, "You missed." He's like, "What?
Yeah,
you missed." That's very sweet, very sweet.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like that's why I really like the character. I mean, I know you're not a fan of Zoe, but like I'm a fan of Zoe, and I'm a fan of the character, and it was because of those scenes and that particular date that they went on. I'm like, he's running through the revolving door. He says, "Just hop in when you're ready. It's okay." And I don't know. It was so sweet and such a simple scene. Like as in, there's no complex love going on here. This is just Buddy being Buddy with his new sidekick Jovi, and I really enjoyed it. So that's why she made my list as my favorite character from the principal cast.
So I like that scene. It's her singing. It's in the shower, but
oh god,
that's so sweet though.
It is. It is. It's so sweet. And like her or not, she had the right voice to sing that.
Yeah.
For in the shower singing, whether you like her or not, whatever. But she did it well. But what
we're gonna hear about that more soon.
Yeah. But what kind of makes me go okay is the fact that the entire time she did not hear him singing, and I'm like, there's no one else in there. How could she not? Until like the very
she had the water going, so
and it's a low frequency. So I mean, I could see
kind of whisper singing, too. So
all right, so
I guess it's because we're watching him and all that. So
all right, so I have a question for the group, and
Dana didn't say who his favorite.
I know, but it's related. It's related to John's answer. So Zooey Deschanel appears in a film just 2 years after this one again with Will Ferrell for 100 points and don't look it up, John.
I'm not. I'm looking. I'm looking at you. The computer
Okay, just making sure.
here. You're
So and I'll buy you a favorite cup of coffee for whatever. Because anybody tell me what the name of the movie is? It actually
Hold on. Is it another like winter type movie?
it is.
Okay, I can't think of the title.
Was it Blades of Glory?
Nope. No, it's a relatively serious film.
Oh. Mm.
okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. I just lost power to my Dell brick that puts me across all my screens. So you were
Like-
saying I'm not looking anything up. You were asking about a movie 2 years later that Zoe Deschanel was in with Will Ferrell.
Ed Harris is in it as well, and Amy Madigan.
I can see it because I know I remember seeing the cover of it at Suncoast.
I'm looking up
but I
a
can't
picture
think
of
the
Ed
damn
Harris.
title.
It's another one of those roles where Will Ferrell actually is very toned down. It's called Winter Passing.
Oh, I definitely
I've
never
never
saw
even
that.
heard of that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, like I
it's-
said, I only know and like I said, vaguely know of it because I
Yeah.
stalking the damn movies.
yeah,
That's
it's
like deep dive trivia.
yeah, it's worth watching. It's very quirky and very it's Zoe.
Oh
is
my
a-
god.
Yeah. Ed Harris is an estranged father to her.
What?
And Will Ferrell lives with Ed Harris, and he's a musician. It's just really, it's very odd. It's a very odd film. But yes,
I don't know if like Zoe better with dark hair or blonde hair.
I asked Mandy the question, and she actually kind of prefers her with dark hair because she thinks she looks washed out with the blonde hair, and I kind of agree.
Yeah, no, that's actually very I don't disagree with that. Also, I'm partial to brunettes. Look at my wife.
No, that's true. I get it. All right. So Dana, your favorite character?
Favorite character. Oof. Well, because I don't know if you could call him part of the main cast. I loved Ed Asner as Santa.
Yeah, that's main cast. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Yeah, all
That's
right.
a-
Yeah,
now-
'cause-
That's a good. Actually, I'm glad you brought him up because I meant to ask earlier. Do we actually like this version of Santa? Because he's not very jolly. He's actually very a matter of fact. You know what I mean? There's no ho ho ho. There's no
He's
belly
kind
laugh.
of like the Rudolph Santa. The Rudolph Santa is kind of
Rudolph Santa's a jerk.
Like,
Also
but
very
he's so
business.
mean.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call this one mean. He's
No,
I guess
he's Mr. Fredrickson. He's just
He's a business. He's
Mr.
business
Fredrickson is
Santa.
Santa.
he's modernized. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
he's just he's been doing this for so long. He's just like he's
Huh.
still he's just I don't know. He's not bad, but I don't when I think of Santa, this is not the one that comes to mind. But I like
But
his
it fits the
performance.
movie though.
It
But
does, yes.
it does this
Yes.
Santa fits the movie. But I agree with you that this Santa in particular is a bit more businesslike and a bit more like he didn't give the kid back. Also, he's a kidnapper. And I just want to throw that out there. And he throws this human child with like his poppy and like I don't know. I agree. I don't think he's as jolly as I would like.
So I see it in this perspective. This is the side of Santa that we don't see, the realist side of Santa. So I wasn't expecting him to be jolly.
Right.
Because when Buddy goes to venture off into the real world, he's like, all right, I've been there. I know what's going on. Let me give you the lowdown on it. You know, he's serious and he warns him about all this stuff. And, you know, Will Ferrell just kind of like, whatever.
He completely ignores it all.
Pretty much.
He
But,
kind of
yeah.
reminds me of the Santa Claus from A Year Without a Santa Claus.
yes.
You know,
Okay.
he's a little
Oh.
more like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
kind of like, you know, oh, there's no Christmas spirit. So, you know, that's kind of where I see it.
But he doesn't act like he's completely disillusioned.
True.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause,
Right.
like I said, a recent one I've discovered, you know, Violent Night, David Harbour's Santa Claus, too, because he just like over Christmas altogether. But Ed Asner's not that far gone. yet.
No.
No, I mean, he definitely treats it more like a business at this point. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like, you know, hey, this is what I got to do. I'm going to get it done. And then he gets back. He was like, okay, guys, let's get ready for next year. And, you know,
Right.
like, the elves had more joy in themselves than Ed Asner did.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Like I said, he's a realist because you get to that point where they're like, oh yeah, the sleigh flies on you know
Christmas cheer,
Christmas belief, and he's like, yeah, it just doesn't work.
It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So he's
All right.
that's why I liked it.
All right, cool. All right, let's move on to our favorite scene. Amber.
All of the decorating scenes.
Oh, fun.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, when he decorates at Gimbel's, when they open up the door and he's decorated the whole apartment, and
Yep.
the
Oh,
scenery,
100%, yeah.
he puts the star on top of the tree.
Knocks it all over.
I got it.
So right before he jumps, if you notice, and I notice this because sometimes I listen when I'm at work, I use my earbuds. Throughout the film, right before Buddy does something, you can hear jingle bells. There's no music. It's just a little, and right before he goes off set and then runs back in, right before he jumps, there's like, and then he jumps and lands. And so every once in a while you can hear these little jingle bells placed every once in a while. And I think that's a little fun touch. But yes, I agree. The decorating, I wish I had that kind of skill for decorating.
Yes.
So, very good. All right, Dana, favorite scene.
So I have a runner-up and I have a winner, and they're hilarious. The runner-up is the Peter Dinklage scene. That's
such a good scene.
My favorite scene: you sit on a throne of light.
You smell like beef and cheese.
That's so good. Nice one.
Oh,
yeah, because when he pulls the beard down, the expression on all the kids' faces.
They all start screaming when he's fighting. Oh, it's he's not Santa. He's not sorry. But they gave him a restraining order. Anyway, okay.
It all worked out. I got a restraining order.
Anyway. All right, John, how about you?
Mine was honestly the Baby It's Cold Outside scene. Because for me, musically, it was an a cappella thing, which all just raises the bar for me. And having that song sung in such a way, I truly enjoyed that scene a lot. I will go back. I wish they did the whole song. That's how much I like that scene.
I do wish that version appeared on the soundtrack, but it doesn't.
Right? Seriously, because that's the only reason it's not on my soundtrack is because it's not part of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like the song. I realize that in our modern era that people think that it's a rape thing, but it's not. And then two, I like the scene as itself because it's like the first kind of like touching moment between the two of them, even though she's naked in the shower and she's like, you just want to see me naked in the shower. It's like, he probably had no clue.
He said, I didn't know you were naked.
Yeah. So, that's just the innocence of Buddy Elf just coming out.
Yeah.
So I really like that because he was drawn to the singing, which is something that he's probably missing from home because they're probably all the elves are singing all the time. I really, that's my scene. 100%. Nobody's taking it away from me.
So I don't want to take it away from you, and my thing is they picked a shower to do that song too.
Which was kind of odd, but
yeah, it doesn't save that really kind of racy undertone that people have kind of morphed the song into. And it's
I don't disagree with that, but it's also Zooey Deschanel.
Well, and the fact is, it also kind of lets us know her situation because he's like, "Why are you here early? They turned my water off."
Yeah,
she's a working person that can't afford to pay her utilities. So there's
sounds like New York overall.
Well, true. All right. So my favorite scene is the Central Park scene at the end of the film. From the moment Walter and Michael meet Santa all the way to when Santa flies over the gathered singing group. But specifically, as it was mentioned earlier, when Michael is reading Santa's list. There's so much that's fun about that. We get a call back to Carolyn from the doctor's office. The biker in the bar is like, must be another, because everybody's looking at him. It's so much fun. And it's that moment that you kind of wish, it'd be so fun to be sitting here watching the news and somebody reading this list and you hear your name on that list. Oh my God, that's just awesome. And then, he takes off, he flies by and everybody's happy and they sing. It's such a wonderful scene. And it's perfectly done. And like I said before, you get the right reaction every time you watch that scene.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I love the reading of the list is just so
I tear up every time.
Yep. All right. So let's move on to our favorite song from the soundtrack. Amber.
The Jazz Nutcracker Suite.
From the Brian
Setzer Orchestra.
Yes.
Nice. Yes.
That was my runner-up in case somebody stole my other one. So yeah, love that song. I love his Christmas albums. I love his Christmas albums.
Yeah.
Yes. So much fun.
Yes. All right, Dana, how about you?
Well, I'm not gonna do the baby. It's cold outside because it's probably John's favorite.
It's not, because that was we asked for soundtrack for this one.
Well, technically, the song is on the soundtrack, which is with it's with Leon Redbone. It's not
Leon
with Will Ferrell,
Redbone,
right? So,
yeah.
but-
I mean, there's so many in there, and I'm gonna go with I like the Pennies from Heaven scene.
That was mine. That's my favorite song. Love that. It's
I
not a
love
Christmas
that song, but
yes, it's not a Christmas song, but now it is because of this movie. It is 100% a Christmas song now.
Well,
Just like Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It absolutely is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. But it's not so much the song; it's how they underscored the song in the movie. Just
Right.
the whole scene is what made it. Just like how music can make a scene in a movie, a scene in the movie can make the music. It's a two-way street.
100%.
Yep. Very good. Very good. All right, John, how about you?
Santa baby. I love Eartha Kitt's version is like by far the quintessential Santa's Baby. I just love that song.
Agreed. Love it. Good pick. All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Let's move on to favorite supporting or extra character in the film. Amber.
Carolyn, the little girl at the doctor's office.
Me too.
She is so precious. That little actress is adorable.
Yes.
And like you mentioned, I love the callback when they're reading the Santa's list and she's got her doll on there too.
Yes.
Thanks,
buddy. Yes.
And
I
it
love
shows
that
her
scene.
singing along, and I just love her. She's adorable.
Yeah, I love that scene when they're in the doctor's office. He says, my finger has a heartbeat. it's so funny. Yes. All right, Dana, how about you?
The secretary,
Deb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deb, yeah.
So good.
Because
And
she's got these quirky little scenes where she just comes in, and, like she introduces Buddy, and she thinks it's like a gag, or like this help and all that, and she's just got this bemused face on her.
Well, it's a phone call before that where her friend's asking her to declaw kittens. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know. I don't normally just declaw kittens, but okay, fine. Just
Bring
bring them
them
over tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, what? That's just so weird. But yes, she is a lot of fun. Now, there's the scene when they bring in the Golden Ghost, Miles Finch, and they're his writers, the ones from actually work with Walter. They're the worst writers ever.
Oh God, they're terrible.
Oh,
the one
Morrison,
suggests
Eugene.
Yeah, the one that suggests asparagus that are uncomfortable with the smell of their pee. If you watch Deb behind him, she starts writing down as he's talking, and then she just kind of makes a face like no, and just starts marking out what she wrote. It's such a great reaction. It's perfect, and I 100% believe that was completely on her. She did that on her own because it's just that awesome. So, all right, how about you, John?
Mine is a minor character. It's Leon, the cool ass snowman.
He has a whole scene.
I know he does. And he's got one at the closing credits too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Very good. Okay.
Who's yours?
Carolyn.
Okay.
We both had Amber and I both had the same one. So Amber and I had the same favorite and the same supporting character.
That's hysterical.
Great minds, right, Amber?
Right?
Great minds. All right.
When you're right, you're right.
All right. So do you have a favorite Christmas cookie or Christmas food? Amber.
We are adventurous at Christmas. Like Thanksgiving is always the same meal. Christmas, we always try something new. So we've done Christmas goose, we've done crab legs, we've done leg of lamb. This year we're gonna do an English roast with Yorkshire pudding. So we'll see how it goes.
Just tell me the day. I'll be right over.
All right, Dana, how about you?
Going with cookie. You got two of them.
All right.
Then they're my mom's. My mom makes these. She calls them thumbprint cookies. They're little. When I say delicate, they are super delicate little sugar cookies with a little frosting. She makes it all homemade. Little frosting dollop in it. Oh my God, so great. My other favorite that my mom also makes, she makes little candy cane cookies, and
that's cool.
she goes in and she makes the dough, another sugar cookie, but this one's not as soft and delicate. Divides it in half, red dye in half of it, and just regular in the other half. And she does actually put peppermint extract in the dough.
Oh,
and then after it's while they're cooling, she crushes up candy canes and like peppermint candy canes and just sprinkles it over it.
Oh, that sounds
my
delightful.
God.
Wow.
Yes.
Never had one of those. That's
Damn.
interesting.
No, that's
interesting.
awesome.
All right. All right. How about you, John?
I have two. I went with a food and a cookie.
All
My
right.
cookie was Mexican wedding cookies. My mom's Mexican wedding cookies are unbelievable. I mean, like, good Lord, I can't wait for Christmas every year. I don't know why we can't make them year round because they're so delicious. I'd be 500 pounds. And then a rib roast for Christmas.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, and not smoked. Like my son makes my son makes all the steak and meat in our house. My son should be the master chef of all steaks, like honestly. So I'm really
Nice.
looking forward to it. We're going to be buying like a nice big old rib roast, and my son's going to cook it, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to pass out.
All right. So I had a cookie and a food too. So
Yay.
Mandy makes a chocolate crinkle that is just fantastic. It's my favorite cookie that she makes every year for Christmas. But the food, honestly, similar to Amber, our Christmas Eve, it does change. We have it over at my mother-in-law's house. So some years we've had like lasagna, other years we've had, spaghetti. We've had pork roast, whatever. But breakfast on Christmas morning is always the same thing. It's a breakfast casserole that is just, it's like, Christmas is all about the presents and just having the day off and whatever, but it's that breakfast casserole that especially Torrance and I both look forward to. And let's just say there's bread and a lot of eggs and a lot of sausage and a lot of cheese.
Oh wow!
So
for me, growing up, it was double butter cake from Grader's.
I've never had that.
Oh my God! Do yourself a favor.
All right.
And when you do yourself that favor, then come ask me for the recipe for my wife's double butter cake, which is even more good. Oh my God, it's so good. Breakfast. I didn't even think about breakfast. Oh my God. Oh my, she's got this ooey gooey butter cake that's just phenomenal. Like, I mean, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna get diabetes. I mean, immediately. It's just you take a piece, it's just there's type 1, 2 pieces, type 2. Type 3. I've created.
I'm already there. All right.
Maybe I don't need I don't need that. Thank you.
So good.
All right. I'll keep.
For years when we were away from Cincinnati, our Christmas Day meal was a homemade Cincinnati chili, like Skyline. We kept trying recipes while we were away while I was in the Navy, and we finally found one on, of all things, the back of a postcard. And genuinely, and it is the best recipe. We still make it to the day. And it is like, oh my God, it's so good. Like if you, man, when you're away from Cincinnati and you don't get that Cincinnati chili hit, like you're just like, I need something. And this every day, Christmas Day, we wake up. I'd put everything together and would cook all day long. We'd have beef hot dogs and the buns and everything ready to go. And man, dinner came, man, chili conies all around, baby.
Yes. Favorite Will Ferrell movie, Amber?
I'm not the hugest Will Ferrell fan.
I'm not either.
But the Lego movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He was such a surprise at the end. Like, you knew he was president business the whole time, but then the reveal at the end was surprising as well. So,
all right, very good,
nice pick.
Cool. All right, Dana.
So I'm going to go with not his like slapstick comedy like one of these ones, but kind of an offbeat comedy. And I'm gonna go with Stranger Than Fiction.
Yes, that was mine too. I love that movie.
And
love
the
that
reason
movie.
for it is it's because the comedy kind of reflected it. So it's kind of like when you get Jim Carrey in a quasi-serious role like The Truman Show, when he still can be a bit of a goof, or when you put Adam Sandler in something like Spanglish or Punch Drunk Love, where the comedy, the humor is very subtle and toned down. So those scenes where she's just like talking. I don't know. He was writing, and you just see him. He's like looking up, like
I know it's so
who's
good.
speaking.
So good.
That was so a good
I love
movie. Oh.
I love that movie. I love when he shows up with the box of different flowers for Maggie Gyllenhaal's character. So I brought you flour. It's just so funny. I love the movie. It's just, and of course Emma Thompson is just amazing. But yeah,
and then he goes, "Please don't kill me off. Please don't kill me off."
Right.
Dustin Hoffman. It was such a great cast.
It was a good cast.
Such a good movie. So yes, that was mine too. All right, John, how about you?
Okay, I took a deep breath and I'm ready to go. Spirited, Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, Anchorman, and Get Hard.
Wow, those are all terrible movies.
Man, one day we're gonna do John's top 7 best
we were
movies.
thinking about watching Spirited. You didn't like it?
Oh my god, I love
we
Spirited.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that one.
Spirited is really good. It really is. It caught me off guard last year. I watched it for the first time last year, and I'm already planning on watching it a couple times this year. It was really good. It was way better than you'd expect. I'd watched that before Red 1, and I liked Red 1. And I know you didn't, Dayton.
I don't even. Mandy actually suggests, "You want to watch that?" No, I really don't. I really
you should watch it. At least, have you watched it at all?
No, I have not.
Oh, you should watch it at least once. Like honestly,
I'll get there eventually when I run out of other things to watch.
It's honestly worth it for what? It's honestly worth it once. I'd
All
rather
right.
watch Spirited before Red 1, but like Red 1's worth it for one
All right.
watch.
All right. Yeah, I've tried with Anchorman and I just can't. The best part of that movie is
Really?
Steve Carell. He's the best part of that movie.
yeah.
Well,
I love
Anchorman and Talladega Nights are movies that, like, my brother will do bits from the movie,
Hell
Yeah.
and I'm like in stitches.
Thank you,
but
sweet baby
it's-
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's not as funny when you're watching the movie. I'd rather
No,
have
it's
my
really
brother
not.
quote the movie.
I've watched Talladega Nights twice, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm good. I'll never need to see this movie again. and Mandy likes Anchorman, and I've tried watching it with her again. I'm just like, literally, Steve Carell is it. The rest of the movie is just awful.
Scotch.
I wouldn't
Nope.
say Steve Carell. Paul Rudd's character in Anchorman was
But
pretty
Steve
good.
Carell literally
He's
he's just like he walked on the set and just starts making stuff up.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
love
how
Lamp.
it feels. I mean, it's so funny when he does it.
One
It's
of my
just so
favorite lines is Paul Rudd's. He's like 60% of the time it works every time. And I was like, who writes that stuff? So
Yeah,
that's
I
one of
just
those
can't.
movies where the movie is good not for Will Ferrell. It's good
Right.
for the supporting cast.
Yes,
Like,
100%. I agree.
Christina Applegate was great because she
Oh, yeah.
was like, what?
Well, and she was good. Well, no, it wasn't Christina Applegate in that one. Never mind.
Yeah, I just can't.
No, I've
tried.
I love Anchorman. Anchorman's honestly, I've watched it several times. I really like Anchorman. Get Hard if you haven't watched it with Kevin Hart.
I
Oh
saw
my
it.
god.
Yeah, nope.
Jesus
Is that the
Christ.
one where they're in prison?
where they're keystering things?
Yeah.
It's when we're in prison. Isn't he like a politician? And
they well, he wants to
and-
be taught how to keister things, which
Yeah.
is putting it up your bum, right? It is hysterical.
Oh, that's gross.
Because
That's not
he
funny.
no. It has nothing. It's just a running joke throughout the entire thing. But it's Kevin Hart is probably the winner for that movie.
Well, he's
It's-
hilarious.
He's
I
Is he
love him.
though? Is he though? Sorry.
I
Yes,
love his
he is.
stand up.
He is fun.
yeah.
He is funny. I'm sorry. You don't like Kevin Hart, really?
He's okay. The things he's in is I like not because of him. Like in Jumanji, it's fine because whatever. I liked him in with Dwayne Johnson and was it Central Intelligence?
Oh my
That
god,
was
that's
fun.
hysterical.
But it's not because of him. It's just because in general, I'm not like gonna go, oh, Kevin Hart's in this. I want to no, that's not gonna happen. I'll watch
I
it.
see
He might be
Wow.
in it, but that's
Wow. Wow.
I'm just
Wow.
tired of seeing him. I'm tired of seeing him on commercials. I'm tired of seeing
Wow.
he's literally everywhere.
Wow.
I'm just like, okay, enough.
Wow.
my two
Just
things
back
is,
off.
I'll agree with Amber. He's a much better stand-up comedian than a leading man, and he does a better supporting character than a lead character.
Agreed.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
will agree with that for
he-
sure.
He's like the sprinkles on the ice cream. They're a nice
Yes.
addition, but he can't carry it himself.
No, I 100% agree with. He needs to be in an ensemble cast or at least having a strong co-host or
Yeah,
a co-star.
Because he needs someone to play off of. If
Yes,
he doesn't have anyone to play off
100%.
of, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. But I can't believe Dayton just hates
No,
Kevin Hart.
he's not a reason for me to watch the movie.
No, it should be. No, but that's okay. You hate him. That's fine. You hate Kevin
That's
Hart.
not what I
You
said.
stated it here. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard. I've heard that you hate Kevin Hart. Go ahead.
Oh, John, go yourself. Okay.
I've got him. Oh.
Oh,
Oh
fun.
my
Okay.
God.
So let's go ahead and hit any final words. Anything else you want to say about Elf before we wrap this up and get on the sleigh and get the hell out of here? Amber, anything else you want to say?
It's just a surprisingly delightful holiday movie. It's very sweet. They just want you to have Christmas spirit and enjoy the holidays, have a good time.
Yep.
It's great.
If you would have told me, that Will Ferrell would be in one of the best Christmas movies ever, I would have been like, "You're so on drugs." And then I saw it, and then I was like, "Okay, yes, you're absolutely right."
Damn it, I was wrong.
I know. I hate when I'm wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but
Well, Kevin Hart.
Sam there was no living with him after I watched that movie and laughed hysterically through the
Yeah,
whole
right?
thing. And he was just like, "Oh, but you don't want to watch it because it's dumb."
That's so stupid.
but in a good way. All right, Dana, how about you? Any final words?
Yeah, I mean, very heartwarming, very, very family and kid friendly. I mean, this was something that I could sit down and have my two boys watch when they were like 5 and 6, and they would have enjoyed it. They wouldn't have gotten all the jokes, but they would enjoy it then, and they enjoy it now. It's something that is definitely rewatchable, and yeah, you do pick up on little things that you never noticed before.
Right. All right. How about you, John?
My final words are Zoe Deschanel and watch this movie. That's just because I got the reaction of Amber the first time. I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, this should be put in your rotation for holiday films. It is the sweetest film. I don't think Step Brothers when you watch this. Think Elf when you watch this. This is such a fun, family-friendly film. You can have it on with no matter who you're at, whether they're left, right, center, up, down, left. You can watch this movie with them because it's so much fun, and it's maybe you're not your Jewish friends, but you can watch this movie with them still.
So one thing, this is one of those movies that you can have on in the background. You can hear the music, you can hear the laughter and the jokes, but there's also plenty of the sea that makes it fun too. Like his reactions to things, like when they're in gimbals and the overhead speaker comes on, his Will Ferrell's reaction to that big booming voice is like, what is that? Because it's everything in New York City is new to him. What I mean? So it's like seeing a little kid go around, and like when he's going through the revolving door and he goes up in the thing, and then later he says, "Don't close your eyes because it'll make you sick." It's just it's just like I said before, his style of humor works so well with the character, and that's what makes it just so much fun to watch. And like I said, it is absolutely one of the best, probably in my lifetime, best comedic holiday films. And yeah, it never gets boring, and every year, at least a couple of times every year. So
100%.
All right. Well, I want to thank my guests, my fellow elves, for stopping by and discussing this movie. So thank you very much, Amber.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
And Disney John, thank you very much.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
And I will not do that because I don't want to ruin anybody's eardrums. All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Trust me. And of course, I want to thank our listeners for spending some time with us and listening to what we had to say about this particular film. We hope that your holiday season is good and have a good time, and sit down, watch Elf and any other fun Christmas films. Not everybody has a good time during the holidays. Some people do have struggle on the struggle bus. So look out for your other for friends and family. Reach out to people and just check on them, make sure they're doing well. Happy holidays for whatever holiday you celebrate, and do yourself a favor, watch more movies, and remember, physical media is better than streaming. The Docking Bay 77 podcast is produced and edited by Dayton Johnson, recorded with Rode Pod mics, the Zoom PodTrack P4, and edited on Audacity. Opening music provided by Eric Jason Brock. You can find him on YouTube and Bandcamp. Thank you for listening.
Happy Hanukkah.